how many women go missing a year? It's a big number.
It's huge.
It's like
Because
250,000, 300,000
It's
women.
massive.
What do you want?
Tell me now, what do you want? Say it clear. Don't you hold back, don't you fear.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of What Do You Want? I'm Jillian Barberie here with beautiful Nurse Mel and beautiful Heather Locklear.
Oh, and beautiful Jillian.
Shut up. All right, let's just dive right into calls tonight because there's so much going on in our world. We're going to talk about that later, but let's go to calls because that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tova.
Hi. I told Mel that I would call in. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm really glad that I'm calling. But first, can I just say one thing? Jillian, I know what you're going through. I caretake my parents. It's really stressful, and, God bless you. If you do move to Canada, I think you will be really glad that you did.
Okay, Tova, what do you think if her kids are here?
We were just talking about
Like,
this.
what do you think if her kids live here and, her kids, one's underage and...
You know what? I don't think it matters really. I mean, my parents moved away from their parents.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do what you have to do, and sometimes it's temporary, and, people will adapt,
And I think
Okay.
you're right about you don't regret. Like, I'm so glad I went. I was with my dad. I slept in my bedroom that I slept in. It was my room.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard. My mom has dementia and she broke her femur bone. And so she's in the hospital and she doesn't know why. She's like, why am I here? Why does my leg hurt? And, you're constantly saying, well, Mom, you hurt yourself. And God
then
bless
she
my
goes-
dad. He's 87 and he's looking after her. He cannot do it anymore.
Yeah.
She needs
Exactly.
full-time
It
assistance.
gets to that point,
Yeah,
Jillian. It really does.
100%. Absolutely true.
My parents are 90, and, they don't drive, so I do all the grocery shopping. I take them everywhere, and you know what?
Wow.
I'm so happy I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point in life, you become the parents.
Yes.
And they're the toddlers.
It's
For sure.
so true. I was feeding my mother and I was thinking, gosh, she used to feed me, like it's that
Right.
whole circle of life stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of all the time, I told my mom the other day, I said, Mom, you used to drive me to all my friends' houses.
Yep.
I'm happy to drive you to your haircut or,
That's really sweet.
But anyway, I want to get into the reason why I'm calling, and because it's really important. And beautiful Mel called me out on being a bully, basically, being behind my computer and saying mean things. And when I realized where it was coming from, and that it was my own projection of my own insecurities and resentments of things I've done in the past to myself because I didn't feel pretty.
Yeah.
And then, a couple of days later, I heard Mel talk about how badly she was bullied growing up. And I just, honestly, I sat there and cried.
Oh,
wow. I really did. And I thought to myself, well, first of all, I never, ever thought Mel wasn't pretty. I mean, come on, look at her. She's gorgeous.
Right, that's what we say.
As all of
Hideous.
you are, by the way.
Hideous looking woman.
And sometimes we say mean things to the most beautiful people because we're either jealous, and so there was so much going on, and I was just so glad that Mel called me out because I deserved to be called out. And
How
it
did she
made
call you
me-
out? How did she call you out?
She said something. She actually said my name when you guys were on
I did.
live.
Oh, you
and
did?
I was like, oh, my God. Sometimes
Right.
Well, I mean,
sometimes when you're behind your computer, you think you're anonymous
Yeah.
and that no one knows your name or whatever. But
Yeah.
when you're on YouTube and you use your real name, how stupid, but, maybe
You wouldn't be
it's good
making
that I
this
use
call.
my real name because because I need to be responsible for what I say.
Well, I think
But
that's
anyway,
amazing.
Mel, thank you.
Yeah.
And I know, I sent her a message on, Instagram, and we sort of made up, and she forgave me, and I was
nice.
so
Aw.
happy.
That's really nice of you to
That's
actually...
self-actualizing.
Oh my gosh. I think it's really big of you.
Yeah, that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
Tova.
I've ever heard that.
Who
happen
asked you,
before.
Jerry?
That's true.
No, go,
Yeah.
Jerry,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead. Jerry.
No, I don't think I've
I
ever
mean, I
heard
guess the
anybody
difference
take
is
response. Sorry, I was just
Yeah,
going to say
there's
I don't think I've
bullies
ever
that-
heard anybody take responsibility for their internet actions.
Right.
I think that's
Especially
pretty
me.
amazing.
Right. I mean, there's two kinds of bullies, right? The ones that never admit that they're assholes. Oh, I'm sorry, that they're mean. And then there's the ones that can actually admit, that they're not. It's not right. And I think when you can admit that you're not right, I think that you have a chance of getting better and improving on yourself every day, right?
100%.
And you know what, Tova? You're going to affect a ton of other people by
Yeah.
doing this, because this is a big problem with
yeah.
with people doing that. I mean, we're not the only people that
Yeah.
get hate. So we have
I mean,
feelings.
yeah, think about kids too.
That's what
the
I
hate
was
that
thinking
they
about.
get.
Yeah. Well, it's all bad.
Terrible for
Kids.
these young people.
I mean,
Absolutely.
why is it any different? I mean, kids.
Well, just because they're less resilient, I suppose.
I'm not resilient at all.
I am.
Well, it
I'm-
just depends on the
I'm the
person.
Teflon. I'm so used to, because when I started Good Day LA, they always would say stuff and you just get,
Well, you're used to it.
yeah. And so I always think like your opinion of me is none of my business. And I've lived by that. I really, truly do. But it's nice to hear nice things, I guess, too.
Well, it doesn't all have to be nice.
Well, and
but-
also, I really relate to Mel. I mean, when I was growing up, I felt so different, and I grew up with 3 brothers, so already I was
Wow.
different, and so I can so relate to that, just never feeling, I mean, even though I was in the in group and everything, I just always felt different, and so when Mel disclosed that about herself, I was like, you know what, we are the same.
Yeah.
And
True. Yeah.
so how can I be mean to somebody? That's like being mean to myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, Tova.
Yeah, it's so
This
true.
is very insightful.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tova,
Yeah,
that's
thank you.
I just
wonderful.
wanted to
Cool.
come clean with that, and I hope I start a trend.
Oh,
you.
That's really cool.
Love it.
We're all
Yeah.
about spreading love and kindness. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tova.
very cool.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
I love
it.
you guys.
Love you
really
too.
are
We
Love
love
you.
you.
Have a good
really
night.
fun.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Doesn't this feel better?
Yeah.
And Tova has such a great point. Like, you never regret giving back, even if your parents, your kids, you just don't regret
Yes.
that. When
Yeah.
you can regret bad behavior.
Right.
Yeah.
But we all do it. And
Yeah.
as long as
Sure.
you are self-aware and you apologize,
Yeah.
then that's the
I'm bringing in Nicole. She wants to know if it's alive. Is it alive, Nicole?
Nicole,
what does that mean?
Nicole?
is it alive?
Do you remember that movie?
Mister's alive.
Yes.
Real-
About the
scared the crap out of me when I was
the
little.
guys, the plane that goes into the mountain and they eat each other.
Is that what happened?
Oh, yeah.
Alive.
Love
In the
that.
I read
Oh,
that.
that
I
was
love
it.
that.
Yes.
I
In
read
the
that.
70s?
Yeah, I read
Yeah.
that book.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's the book
was
is
scary.
crazy.
My favorite line. If I die, you can eat me first.
Yeah.
Please eat the butt. They were eating the
What?
butts. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were eating the butts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nicole, we're looking for you. Oh, Nicole's gone.
Oh.
She conked out on us.
She got scurred.
She got
Aw.
scurred. She's
Okay.
not alive anymore.
We have Pat. Pat is calling in.
Hi,
Hi,
Pat.
Is it a boy or a girl?
We don't
Neither
know.
this nor that.
We don't know.
Hi, Pat.
That's cute, Heather.
No, I think it's from Saturday Night Live.
It is.
Oh, I thought it was
No, I didn't just
It was
miss
Julia
it.
Dr.
Sweeney.
Seuss.
Did,
Pat's wondering how long you can take those GLP shots.
oh,
Forever?
I know
of course.
people who've been
It's
on
okay.
for a few years.
But do
Okay.
you know? Well, I guess diabetics take it, right?
Well, yeah. So it's FDA approved for life. I try to pull everyone off just because of budget. But it's like insulin. You can take it for life. It's just a peptide. You already have it in your body. It's great for inflammation. There's no need for you to get off, but it costs money. So I always try to pull
How
people
much?
off. I charge $800 a month.
Holy smackaroli.
Oh, a month.
A month.
Oh, okay.
I charge $800.
So it's like 2 a month.
Pat, I heard you
two-
laugh.
Oh, I got you.
Pat's there.
Okay.
That is shocking.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Pat.
So if you are interested, it's true that it can be, if you go to see Mel in office, it's a little more expensive because you can do a whole breakdown of food and what you're eating and what,
Well, yeah. So I'm more expensive because I see my patients weekly or remotely weekly. I adjust your dose weekly. It's very custom. I work with you on your diet every week to teach you how to eat so that you can come off of it. But I think what you're alluding to is the telehealth, which is much less expensive.
right.
Yeah.
telehealth.
I
And
think I remember her saying that she could mail it to people. Is that right?
yep,
Yep.
that's
Really?
the telehealth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
I have doctors in every state.
Yeah.
Jillian, Jillian, is Jillian there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Jillian, I was Pat. I went to the same radiation place on Sepulveda that you
Yeah. Oh, wow.
did. Yeah.
Did
Did
you
you
remember-
see her? Or did
Did
they
you have
tell
them
you?
For me, it was so weird.
Did you have the male doctor? I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, his name was like Dr. B. What was his name?
Yeah.
The doctor that was at that place.
Did you
yeah.
have any
I left you a
reaction?
package. I left you a package one day.
You did?
That's
At
nice.
the
And it had Frank Sinatra thing.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Yes, we were just talking about
You
Frank
know why I
Sinatra
did
tonight. That was
Because,
you?
It was a plate that played that Frank Sinatra song. Because every
Yes.
time I was in that radiation, they were playing Frank Sinatra.
That is so
Oh,
thoughtful and sweet
that's
of you,
nice.
Pat.
That
Thank
is
you so.
cool.
Of course I
Yeah.
did. Yes,
I'm
of
so
course.
Happy. I'm so happy with all your health and happiness.
And
I love you.
how is your health?
I'm okay. Yeah, thank God. I'm okay.
Good.
I
Wonderful
only
to
had
hear.
the one side. I used to work at KTTV for 12 years, so that's how I know you too.
And
You
wait,
don't know me, but I know you.
oh, okay. So did you work, were you
Yeah.
an editor or?
Oh no, I worked in engineering underneath the guys.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
the head of the engineering department.
Wow. Yes, I know. I
Yeah, all
remember
the
that
cameramen
department
and all
very
those
well.
guys.
Well, that is so cool of you. Thank you. What did I miss?
And it's so sad that they tore the whole building down and made a high school. I mean, it's good they made a high school, but they tore that whole building down.
Yep. And you know the memories in that building? It right underneath our newsroom, they had the pool where Esther Williams used to swim in all of those incredible movies. I don't know if you knew that.
I think it was Nasur Studios, and they had
Yep.
up on Sunset Boulevard. They had a pool underneath the grounds or something.
That's right. That's right. The history there
that
was amazing.
Sad
You're-
they didn't care about all that stuff.
You're talking about Metro Media, which is where Sanford and Son was
Right,
filmed,
Metro
and
Media.
just all the greats. And I remember Larry was our stage manager, and you remember Larry at all,
yeah.
Pat? Oh my God. I used to say to Larry, I'm going to pants you, because I don't know. He's somewhere doing coke I think he's in Puerto Rico right now. I don't know, with some hookers. But he
Is that where you like just drop a person's pants? when
yeah,
they're standing there?
used to wear those skull and crossbones, and I
And
used
you
to
pull
say,
him down.
Larry, I'm going to pants you. But
It's usually when they're carrying something is when you're supposed to do it.
right.
Yeah.
But he actually told me about the times of Red Fox ordering Coke on the set. Like they would just deliver it. It was the 70s. They delivered it like you would like DoorDash. Yeah, it was door Coke. It was crazy.
Door Coke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Pat, I'm so glad that you are in good health, and best
Yeah.
wishes to you. And thank you so much for my beautiful Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
plate.
nice
nice.
seeing you on the internet too. I'm so
So
happy.
nice to hear from you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm glad your kids are just beautiful and doing good. It's so nice.
Thank
This
you.
is
They're-
all-
they're
since
doing
they were
really,
babies,
really-
you know.
Thank you. They're doing great.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Pat.
Okay, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Pat.
Take
Yes,
care.
Bye-bye.
Love
people
you.
get radiation,
Okay, bye.
and they get like
One
burned.
size.
I never
Oh,
got
yeah,
that.
yeah,
We have a
yeah.
friend who got a burn, but I didn't have that. I was very lucky.
We've
Yeah.
got a fan calling from San Francisco.
Woohoo.
And I have no name.
Okay,
Hi,
hi San
fan.
Francisco.
I said Will.
Will.
Hi,
I go by
Will.
Absolute Will on IG.
Oh yeah, so the AI looks at what you guys type in or what you say in, and it comes up, and it's always gets it wrong. So
I
my
hate
my
AI.
apologies.
I can sit and watch like animal attacks, and they're all fake now.
They're getting so
I
good. It's
know.
not
They're so good. It's like the one in the safari, and it's a
really-
lion
it's
eating a
re-
woman. And I was like so bummed it wasn't real.
Oh, I bet the woman was glad.
yeah. Anyway,
It's not good. It's so real now.
it's
I
so
know.
real. Yeah, the shark attack ones.
I do love the Biggie Smalls and Tupac driving in a Tesla, which is pretty amazing.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
that's
that.
cool.
And they're like, "I love you, bro." It's all like getting along. They
No
listen to,
way.
yeah, it's really cool. I'll play it
That
for
is
you.
cool.
Wow. How's San Francisco doing?
Yeah, love San Francisco.
Me
Loved.
too. Me too.
Oh, San Francisco's great. We got a brand new mayor. So things are shaping up. I mean, it was like 15 years of going downhill, so it's a lot better.
Is this absolute Will that knows Melanie?
This is Absolute Will, the one that does the gifts.
Hey,
On,
he's an affiliate on our 1228 RX.
Yay! Hi,
Thanks,
Will.
Will. Can't
Hi,
stay
Will.
enough.
I've
Hey,
never heard
ladies.
your.
What's up, Jerry?
What's up, Will?
I've never heard your voice. It's so interesting.
No, you guys are awesome.
How
you
are
guys
you?
are awesome. I like. I love the show. I think it's like. I think it's excellent. I honestly, I don't really listen to too many podcasts and stuff like that, but I usually just skim through them. But there's something that really hits a lot of people. Real life issues, and I think that you guys got really good stuff going on. It's great that you guys are straightforward with like all the stuff, and it's not the
Fake.
typical scripted things where you actually ask or you invite like a celebrity and start interviewing them, and you already know what the answer is going to be, but you know it's just basically moneymaker. What you guys are doing is really cool for everybody else that's listening.
Well,
in.
thank
Well,
you.
thanks,
Will.
Will.
That's really
Some
cool.
people are not really don't notice it that they have issues or stuff like that. And when you listen to other people's situations, you get to learn. You get to look at other people's perspectives. You get to see what what you ladies say, and you also have Jerry's perspective, which is great to hear what a male's perspective is like. So I think it's a very good opportunity for everybody to learn from. I mean, I don't want to take up all your time because I know you guys got a bunch of callers and stuff like that, but I like it. I mean, it's I do read all the comments that people put in, and there are some people that are very
Mean?
cold on their comments, but I think that that's just a small little percentage. They got problems themselves, and they express it in the wrong way. Don't take it personal. I think you guys are going the right direction, and you guys are helping. Believe it or not, you guys are helping tons of people that are actually listening.
Well, thank
waiting
you. I
for
hope
Thanks,
so.
Will.
Nice.
Thank you, Will.
Nice feedback.
We've learned from people who comment
like we cuss too much, and
we
that's
swear.
out now.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't swear anymore.
Well,
like,
we're doing our best.
there's
We're doing
no
our best.
We're
way
doing
that I'm
our
going to swear anymore.
effing best.
Yeah.
We're trying
Yeah.
not to
I-
interrupt
you
each
guys
other
are
either.
great. I mean, first of all, Jillian's recovery from that. I mean, it is great to hear. I love the whole process that you're going through. You're taking us on a journey.
Thank you.
I don't normally, like I said, I don't have time to look at IG lives, but every time you pop on and I'm either charging my car or whatever I'm doing, I put it on and you pop on. I do watch it. I mean, it's something that that you share your life with us, you know, and it's not a lot of people are sharing their lives honestly like you are. It's all just fantasy, you know. They borrow an Hermes bag and they pose with that versus what real life problems and real issues are
That's
going on.
very
So
Very
sweet.
nice. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I know Heather Locklear from watching a lot of TVs when I was a little kid.
Oh,
She was a hottie back then, so
She still is, Will.
That's
she
a-
still
thanks for the
is.
laugh.
looks exactly the same.
His laugh
She looks
is
exactly the
hysterical.
same. Like
She
what was
does.
that? Money Talks. I remember Money Talks. Like,
Yeah, that was
with,
super
Charlie
fun.
Sheen and what's that other guy?
Charlie Sheen?
The one from Jackie Chan. Charlie Sheen and the other guy from Jackie Chan. What was his name?
Oh,
Tucker?
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember that. So
It was quite fun.
It's so cool to see everybody there. You know.
Thank you.
That's very sweet.
Thank you for
you.
like talking to each of us.
That's funny because Money
felt left
Talks
off.
I haven't seen.
You don't need to.
No. That might be the only thing I haven't seen you in.
Your
Oh,
laugh.
I'm sure there's.
Did I? His laugh was killing me.
Yours was cute.
Oh my gosh. But I haven't seen that. Are you in it with Chris Tucker?
And Charlie Sheen.
Is it a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
You're so
Yeah.
cute. I know the Wayne's World when the smoke parts and they're like, "Are you mental?" Because it's Heather Locklear. Remember
I don't.
Wayne's World? Oh my gosh.
I meant to.
Are you
I
mental?
love it.
Yeah,
In it.
in it,
In it.
in it. She's mental. But they loved you in Wayne's World. Don't you remember at the end of the concert you come out of the smoke? No, you don't. Okay,
Wait, were you
No.
in the original Wayne's World?
No,
Yes.
I was in the second one. I think.
the second one.
Just
Yeah.
as good.
Yeah.
At the very end,
No, I didn't come out at the
they're-
end.
It's backstage of
Yes,
a Motley Crue
and I
concert.
say, no, it's not Motley Crue.
Whoever it is. And this goddess walks out, and
Is
there's like, and the Wayne's World, they're like, "We're not worthy." Don't you remember? Is that not true? Am I crazy?
I think that's on Saturday Night Live.
Oh.
Okay.
Jerry will,
All right.
will go
I'll-
back.
I'll
and-
look it
Wayne's
up.
World 2.
Jerry
I
will be
think.
the.
And she comes out and it's like slow motion and da 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 da.
Did we lose Will?
Oh, thank you, Will.
He
Thanks,
said
Will.
goodbye, yes. Yeah.
Very
Thank
nice
you,
of
Will.
him.
Mhm.
That was
Jerry's
nice.
going to look it up. He can fact check like that.
I know. He's
And
good at
I will
that.
tell
With
you,
one
I'm
eye.
right. She was in
You
Wayne's
probably
World.
are right.
It was a movie, and I remember yes, and you walked out and he's like swing. It was Wayne. It was the Canadian guy.
Heather Locklear was not in Wayne's World.
I told you.
Oh.
But
I
the film
told
was
you.
frequently associated with her through a Saturday Night Live sketch.
No, I wasn't it.
Oh.
I was in a movie.
You were?
Hmm
Oh.
Oh.
I've got a photo of it in my dining
In
room.
Yes,
the, in the
absolutely.
sketch, which is presented as a dream sequence,
Yeah.
Wayne
No, that
Campbell,
was
she
a Melrose
appears
Place thing.
alongside the Melrose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's not it.
Okay.
She was in the movie.
Well,
I
Look up
swear.
Wayne's
I
She
would
was
think
in
that
the
you would know.
movie.
Yeah, I was.
I know.
Yeah.
I
That-
know you were.
See, the internet lies.
And what's the guy who was on the boat with Natalie Wood and
Robert Jr.
not
Robert
Wagner.
Wagner.
No, but the
Robert
guy
Wagner.
who was
Robert
on
Wagner?
it.
Bob Wagner. Yeah.
No, but who was the other?
Chris.
Chris Walken.
Walken.
Yes. So he
Mhm.
said, "Hi, Heather," something like that, and I
He
said,
said,
"Hi."
Hi, Heather.
On the movie.
Oh, yeah.
In the
'Cause
movie.
he's-
Oh.
It's got that slow delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay Moore tells the funniest story about walking his dog and running into Christopher Walken. And he's like, You
Are you walking?
have a dog?
Mhm.
And he goes, I do. And he goes, Where is your dog's tail? And he goes, It doesn't have a tail. He goes, That's strange. Because he's just like, Christopher Walken is just one of those people who's very
Unique.
intense and bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him. Love him.
Well, Jillian, you've had a hell of a week.
I have, yes. I went back to Canada and we looked after my mom fell and broke her femur. And it just was one of those weeks that you want to be there, but you also want it to end because it was just never ending.
Exhausting.
It's exhausting mentally, right?
Yeah.
So my dad is 87, my mom's 87. He still lives in the house that I grew up in, like your mom, Heather. She's
Yes.
still in the house that you
Yeah.
and he refuses help. He will not get assisted living. And anyway, we are all, my brother, my sister, and I, trying to tell him, sell the house, use the money, go live in assisted living with mom, just have a nice, it's like, you've got money, you can live very well. He won't do it. And driving with him, we ran over every curb. I was like, Dad, please let me drive. He's like, I got it. And it's just frightening.
Oh.
Yeah, it's horrible when you see your parents like that, especially my mom, because now she's like, why does my knee hurt? She's like a little girl and she'll
Yeah.
cry. Why does my knee hurt? Why does my leg hurt? And we're like, Mom, you fell. I did. Yes. You know, it's just,
And then she goes, "Who's that girl who hugged me?"
she's like, who are you? Yeah, that's true. Actually, when I visited and I gave my mom the biggest hug and I was like, Mom, I love you. This is back in March. So good to see you. You look amazing. And I go, I'm going to take the dog out. And then she turned to my sister when I was outside and she's like, who's that lady?
Oh.
Aw.
That would
And my
break my
sister-
heart.
We were
Yeah, I
laughing so
know,
hard
that's
about it. But
sad.
now it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
It's just sad because
No.
she, like, I had to feed her and I was thinking, God, life is just completely a full circle,
Mhm.
right? Because
Yeah.
she used to feed me, as I was saying earlier. And I mean, I could have gone hungry because I was adopted.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
Listen, you can't switch gears that fast.
Right.
I mean, no, I
Touche.
my birth mom thanked her, which was very sweet for raising me. But she really, I was a horrible teen. I was a troublemaker like you.
So was I.
I know. And I feel so bad now because although she doesn't remember it because she has dementia. So that's the good thing. But my dad, he's been caregiving to her for 6 years. And I think it's taking its toll.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just can't, because they say the same thing over and over. Like she'll say, Where's Jim? Where's Jim? And he's like, You're looking at her. You're looking at him.
Him.
Or, it just, dementia is so nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even know the difference between dementia and,
Alzheimer's.
yeah. What is the difference? Do we know?
I don't know.
I mean, they're both
Bad.
horrible. Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot the difference.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't have either but can't remember shit is Tommy Chong.
Really?
Oh, really?
I've worked
Is
with
that
him.
from Pot?
Yeah.
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 Really?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's so funny.
Brain
Like,
damage.
I had worked with him on a movie closely for like 2 months. And then the following week, went over to pick him up to go to the airport. We're going to do a press tour. And he opens the door. He looks at me, and I could immediately tell he had no idea who I was
Oh, wow.
and what was going on.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like,
Yeah.
You're not sure what's going on right now, Tommy? He goes, No. Oh, Jerry, yeah, man. Right.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's
Yeah.
to be expected.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit.
used to love Cheech and Chong.
Oh yeah.
They're so great.
They're so great. And
I'm not a weed smoker, but
Neither am
we would be on the road and like 9 o'clock will come around and my text would go and he's like, hey man. I'm like, oh no, he wants to smoke weed, but I have to go smoke weed with Tommy Chong. Like you don't
How do you
tell him
not?
no.
That's
Yeah.
how I felt with Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
I had to
Yeah.
drink his lean and smoke weed with him.
Same here.
Ooh, you drank lean?
I drank lean.
Wow.
What's drinking lean mean?
They
Is
put
it-
cough syrup
it's like
in
It's
alcohol.
like scissor.
It's
scissor.
scissor.
It's
It's
purple
scissor.
drank.
It's
It's purple
drank.
drank.
I don't
It's
know
from
what
like
it is.
Drank.
Justin Bieber drinks.
That was one of the best
Scissor?
nights ever, though.
I bet.
And he was just turntabling and sing. It was great.
Oh, you guys were. It was a birthday party or something.
It was like 10 people at
Yeah.
a house.
How fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. You can't not say no to Snoop. He said,
No.
this is an apple blunt. I said, you lost me at apple.
Yeah. Right.
But I did. I smoked it.
Well, you
It's
have
basically-
to.
You have to. It's
Apple
like a rite
blend
of
is what they smoke.
It's just a flavor.
Beats me.
Oh, okay.
I got very
We used to
jacked up,
actually
though.
take in high school, take like an apple and make a pipe.
Yeah.
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 We used to do it with toilet paper rolls,
Anything.
foil,
Yeah.
Anything that were.
a Coke can.
I never really smoked. I was not a pot smoker.
I did it out of peer pressure.
I used to have smoke offs with the guys, and I'd always win and win so much money.
What is a
Pot?
smoke off?
To see who was the last man standing, who could smoke the most.
I could never.
Mister.
Okay, that's enough. Mister.
What's going on?
He's staring at me and I'm trying to pick him up and he backs up.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't like that.
I'm going to play something.
Okay.
Oh, we're back to Wayne's World.
Heather be my name. Heather be thy name.
Heather be thy name.
Is that in the movie?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm waiting for something to happen.
I think it's Aerosmith playing.
Oh, well, I'll find it.
It was Aerosmith.
Yes.
That's right.
Mhm.
Ah,
Don't
yeah.
buy me
Heather
Mister.
be thy name. That was the one. That's just a
Mhm.
great line.
Yeah.
Mister.
Yeah.
Oh, now he loves you. Hi, mister. Do you want to go see Mel? Oh my God, look at the
He looks like a
earrings.
gremlin
So
right now.
cute.
He looks like a gremlin. He is a little gremlin.
Fans don't like it when he licks.
When he
Oh,
licks?
really?
They
Yeah.
didn't like that at
It's
all.
gross.
What?
They
What did he
bugs
lick?
me
they-
too.
Heather the whole time.
He was
Oh.
licking. It was so gross.
Mister.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, they didn't like that.
You know what he does? He likes to lick the salt on your legs. But okay, so what else do the people hate, Jerry? Tell
Yeah,
us.
tell
so
us
that
what
we
they
can
hate.
totally do it. I mean, not do it.
Well, you're actually
only
doing
licked
really
it
well.
once.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
We take you know,
Criticism.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, just
Construct-
cues.
I'm
We
just
take
silent. I'm
cues
just going to
well.
be quiet. And...
Hang on.
No, they want to
I'm
hear
gonna
more
vape.
Heather, more Heather, more Heather.
Oh,
No.
Oh, okay.
Tell us here, I'll give you Shakespeare.
Why don't you just read a
us.
lullaby?
I don't-
to
Yeah.
us?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read my book.
soliloquy. I want to hear more about Jillian's
Parents?
search. Yeah.
Okay, so I decided in Canada that I would look around at some places because it's half price there, right? I always say it's like half. Meaning, so we're 40 cents on the dollar, which means, so if I pay $4,000 here in rent, it's 2,000 there in
Yeah,
Canadian.
that's
But my
nice.
money, because I'm on pension, goes as American dollars. So let's say I make $5,000 a month out of my pension, it's automatically 8,000.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's a lot. So I looked at this apartment, and it was on the 17th floor of Brant Street, which is this beautiful, quaint little, think of like a London hamlet. It's very London, very Notting Hill. It's very pretty with pubs and beautiful salons and boutiques and restaurants. And it's all walking distance. And then there's a beautiful lake across the street, which is Lake Ontario. So all of the views were just lake. And it was stunning. And then one of them, because it was a corner unit, had the traffic you could see going. It just, and there's not a lot of traffic in Burlington, but it's enough to create like a pretty panoramic view. And then there was a kids room, and it was, you could use it as an office, but I would, have a pull out in there. And I really started to think about it. And then I was like praying on it yesterday because I was taking like 10 flights home. That's a nightmare right now because of everyone's on strike. But flying in from Canada, my phone was dead. And so I was thinking about what to do. Like, what do I do? This next step, this next stage of my life. And my kids are like, Mom, just do what you want. Go back to Canada. I have tons of friends up there. I grew up there. I had 20 years there and I've had 40 here. So, for me to pack up and just leave, my dad's like, just sell everything. And I'm like, Dad, it's my 40 years of my life. Like, I can't just sell everything. And so I really prayed on it, and I thought, and today I decided that I would give myself at least another year here, and then I'll see what happens when I'm 60, and just see if it's something that I'm even, remotely still. Yeah.
I had a boyfriend whose both of his parents had passed, and he'd said, this is my only my only advice is spend as much time as you can with your parents, because when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
That
was
was
like,
sort
okay,
of my thought.
yeah.
And it's
Kind
funny
of like
because
Tova said.
spending a lot of time with your family and with your dad, as he was at the end, it was making me think about my parents back home and how far I am from them. And it made me really think about it when I visited this time, because I was there in March, and from March until November, the decline is just massive. Yeah. Like, obviously my mom, she broke her femur, but of course I was like,
Is your dad's declined in that time?
But I was like, Dad, what did you see when you came in? Because he was walking the dog, and I'm sure he felt guilty. And then he tells me what he saw, and I was like, I'm still trying to piece it together. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's really graphic and gross. But I will say this, my dad's like, you should have somebody in your life, and I'm like, that's just not happening, Dad. That's not happening. It's not happening. And he's been talking about this fire chief who's a friend of his. And my dad knows everybody on the block because he's lived there for 60 years, and he's lived there the longest. And it's a big circle of houses. And he's talking about this fire chief, and he's my age, and he's really cool, and and he's got houses and cars. And I'm like, I don't give a flying flip what he has. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to date him.
Just meet him.
Oh, okay. So thanks, Jim. Thanks, Big Jim.
Then he walks up with no shirt on and just those pants and suspenders.
I have to show you a clip of this new movie we're doing, the movie that you guys are in, A Fireman Fantasy.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Some people have those, and I'm not one of them. But anyway, so my dad comes in, my brother's there, and he's like, oh, so what time are you leaving? And I said, oh, I don't know, like whatever, one. And my dad goes, yeah, I just talked to Tom. And I'm like, who's Tom? And he goes, the fire chief. He's going to drive you to the airport. I go, I'm like, Dad?
That's awesome.
No, because I usually take a cab, and I'll talk to my kids on the way and give them the whole recap of what happened during my trip. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to kill my father. And he's like, what? Well, do you want me to go say, forget about it? And I'm like, well, no, not now.
So he took you?
Yeah, and he was really nice.
And he went,
tell me everything.
Got lost.
He got lost. So he's like, I'm going to take you
I've
the back
got
way.
Fire. Wrong house.
He's like,
how old was he?
My age.
Oh, was he cute? Was he cute?
I don't know. I don't look at people
Come
like that. And he's like, I'm going to take you the back way in. And we were at like the aviation area. And I was like, is this where they fuel up the planes? Because I think I should be over there. And I'm like, I see the planes landing, but they're way over there. And I'm like, I'm going to hop the fence and run through the field. And he goes, no, don't do that now. Like, he was all serious. Like,
she was going to do it.
I mean, he's such a nice guy, but I think...
So you're going to go out again?
No! God. My sister wrote, how's the new bae? And I was like,
bae.
You.
Bae.
You. Yeah.
Bae.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So that was my,
Is your sister funny like you?
No.
Okay. Bae's pretty funny, though.
She's an accountant. She's very serious.
Oh.
Yeah. And very smart. And she said to me, don't, because she wanted to be with me when I looked at the apartments, and she knows I'm very impulsive. So she's like, I can't be there. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll send pictures. She's like, no. I just don't sign anything.
Oh my God.
Please don't sign anything and don't do anything rash. And I'm like, calm down. I go, would I ever? And she's looked at me like, yeah, of course you would. Like,
no. She should have said.
Yeah, no. But I did not. And I actually talked to the girls today that showed me around, and I said, thank you so much, but I'm going to wait. And who knows by that time, because honestly, the apartment was beautiful. But as we're looking out at the view, one of the realtors said to me, oh, look at the lot down there. Do you see that sign? I'm like, yeah. She goes, that means they're building. Let's go down and see. And it was 24 stories. So now I'm thinking, well, by the time I get back, maybe that'll be the place.
Right.
Oh.
Do not
Because
have that blocking
Would it block
thing.
your view?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, forget it.
It was
good.
only one block up. And the funniest thing is I could look down and see where my ex-boyfriend was a bouncer at Sharky's. It was like, it was just so bizarre.
They have bouncers at Sharky's?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's a different Sharky's.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
it was a club.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't know what.
Yeah, isn't
The
Sharky's a
ones down here.
franchise out here, right?
What's that?
I think it's a franchise out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Down here it is,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
up
yeah,
there it was no.
Different thing.
It's a club.
I've only got one problem with Toronto.
With
Winter.
Toronto?
Yeah, right?
Toronto.
Winter.
Oh,
That's his problem.
you're
with
from
Toronto.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I've
Minnesota.
got a problem
That's
with
the
Minnesota
problem.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My dad,
I love the winter.
I'm with you, especially now with menopause. Like
Yeah,
every time
sorry.
I'd go outside, everyone's all bundled up with their hats.
Ugh.
I'm like,
Love.
I was in a
Yuck.
t-shirt. I was loving life. It felt
Really?
so good all the time. Yeah. And I slept with the fan on and the window open. My
Ooh.
dad had the heat blasting to 77.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's-
no.
Oh,
It's a
and it's
parent
only
thing.
Fox News. He only has one channel, and it's Fox, and it's Fox News. And he sits there religiously, like he watches it. Like,
You're loving it.
yeah, he loves it.
It's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
So
that's
where
my
were you when you decided you were gonna wait at least a year?
today. I woke up today.
Oh, you were still in Canada when you decided.
No, I
No,
got home
she-
last night.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow
Stay
the
with me,
feed.
Mel.
Follow the feed.
Follow the feed.
No, I decided today. I thought,
Were you happy to be home here?
oh, yes, I'm not happy about the price I pay because it's like I keep thinking if I were up there, how much more money I would have and I would feel more stable as opposed to just freaking out every month. But it is what it is. And I do love where I live, but I mean, if you guys were from another country and your money would double if you
Right.
moved back and you had elderly parents, it's not like
It's not.
it's not brain surgery. But like Heather was saying, my kids are here, even though they say, do what you want, Mom. My daughter is 18, so she's going to do her thing. But my son's he's going to be 16. So,
Well,
yeah.
I could live way better in Texas where my whole family is. My mom's getting older, but my kids are here too.
And you can get a horse farm.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could be that horse lady.
Yeah.
that
So
you
let's
wanna
just
be.
have both. Let's just figure it out.
I was stupid. I brought my mother here and
That's
bought
actually-
a bigger house.
No, I
But I
thought
think
about
that's
doing
great.
that.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
You know who else did that? Dorothy. She had her mom move in with
Yeah.
them at the end. I mean,
That's what I
think,
did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
And,
And
you
then you have
remember
no-
it was
you-
6
I'll probably
years,
do that
right?
too.
that
6
you guys
years
were
she ended up, yeah. And
Wow.
it was the greatest way to say goodbye to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do it in a
100%.
heartbeat.
That's
I'll
awesome.
probably do that too.
I think that's
I remember the girl I dated at the time. She was like, I can hear you having sex with her down the hallway.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Just say
no.
we're not going to
Yeah.
have sex.
Does she have to be so loud?
Oh. My mom can't hear a thing.
that's hysterical. Does she have to be so loud?
Wait,
Oh,
talking about
man.
your mom?
No.
The girl.
Oh, okay.
No, the girl.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Jerry
I
was
was
like,
like,
Mom,
'cause
you
I'm-
keep bringing these men
Quiet
home.
down.
So loud.
Keep it down in there, mom.
Oh, God. I'm now starting to sweat.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, but
Well-
our parents are, we have them and like you just, and then they're gone and you're like, I wish I could have, I
Oh,
should have,
man.
I
yeah.
wish it was
Yeah.
that's one of the things I wish we didn't have to experience in life.
Mm-hmm. I think
Losing them.
Yeah.
I think the death of a child is the absolute worst.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I see that on
Yes.
TikTok a lot
It's
because
so unnatural.
it's just
It's
wrong
wrong.
in every way.
wrong.
And I always
And there's
think,
no
how do they
warning.
go on? How do you
Yeah.
go on? Like, I don't know that I'd want to. I think I'd be like,
It destroys a lot of people.
pill me up. I'm going to drink myself to death. I'm not
I-
even joking.
I have
Speaking
several
of
friends
that,
who've
yeah.
lost children.
I have Joe and
Yeah.
Tara Petito are coming tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Gabby Petito's
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
family, one side, and then there's another side. But they're coming tomorrow, and I think they are doing a talk in Orange County tomorrow morning. Then they'll be out and staying with me.
Are you going to,
Oh, wow.
they're staying
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
How fun.
I go, there's a 4 season. They go, that's not in our budget. I go, okay, then come to my house.
Oh,
And
You
your
don't have
house,
to
and
pay-
by the way, her house is like the
It's
Four
better
no,
than
Seasons.
the
it's
Four
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I think it's
But-
wonderful because if you don't know the whole story, and Heather and I were just completely glued to the screen with
Oh,
the
it's
Gabby
awful.
Petito, as most people were, and just Brian Laundrie and his parents, and just how creepy and bad they were. They were harboring a murderer. I have
Right.
no doubt about it. And the sister,
sure.
too. Bad, bad people. And Heather, it's very bizarre, but Gabby kind of looks like Ava.
Yeah, very much so.
And so I think you really felt
I felt that, and
Yeah.
I was like, look at this.
And
And, and I just felt like, and then I'm like, oh,
What
don't
can
be,
I
it's
do?
not your, stop it, Heather.
But you kept saying, I want to know what I can do, whether
Yeah.
it was the golf company.
Yeah.
She reached out to them and they happen to be amazing people.
Oh, they're great.
and I think it's
fantastic.
so wonderful because I'm sure that your support means a lot to them. I mean, I can't even imagine their
How did
pain.
you
Well-
get involved with them?
You know, I
The golf?
no, it was before that I had sent in money for
Yeah.
the foundation.
Yeah.
And then he reached out and said, we have this golf thing. And I couldn't do it because my father had just died. I had said yes, and then I said
remember.
I couldn't. Yeah. So then I
Summer,
went
yeah.
to the last one. And
That's
they're,
nice.
they're so awesome and so fun.
Oh,
They're
And, like,
wonderful.
Imagine,
that's terrible.
you know, you've got this young, beautiful daughter
Ugh.
who has this account. You know, she's doing a lot of Instagramming,
The van life.
the van life,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really starting to become a thing.
It
that-
was, especially during COVID.
during COVID. That's
Yes.
exactly when it was.
It was.
Yes, and you could tell when you watch her videos that he was just kind of a grumpy,
Oh.
not into it. He didn't like the
And
attention she got.
Right. He didn't like the attention she got at Taco Bell when
Did
she
you
worked there.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Well, even the video. Oh yeah, there's a lot of surveillance.
and her art is really beautiful. What she did, it was so beautiful and sweet and
Sweet.
butter, just and good. And his was very dark.
Dark.
So dark.
Wow.
You know
Yeah,
what
really.
broke my heart is when they show it again. When the cops pulled them
Oh, it's
over.
the worst.
It's the worst. They pulled them over because a man called and said, "There's a van in front of us," and they were fighting in the parking lot, and the
He was
man is
slapping
punching her.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And so the cops are like, "We're going to pull them over." They pull them over, and she's crying, and they go, "Let's separate them." They separate them, and she immediately
takes
does.
all
she's
of it.
like takes all the blame. She's
And
like,
that's what happens in domestic violence because she knows she has to get back in that van.
That's right. But I think that domestic violence, that's what you do. And even if it's
Yeah.
not violent, it's verbal or
Yeah.
emotional, you still blame yourself. You're like, wait, oh, no, it's me. Or you're putting out their fires. They start the big fires and you're constantly putting them out and telling everybody, no, they're really a good person. Like, no, you're just seeing them on a bad day. No, you're not. They're seeing things that you're not seeing, right? Like, and you know you have to go back with this person
Yeah.
and be alone with them. Like, yeah, that's the worst feeling.
So you always hope that something good comes out of something like that.
Yeah.
Is there?
Well, what they're doing, at first, a lot of people are saying, yes, the gorgeous white girl, everyone's paying attention, and they found her, but no one else, Black, Indian, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
don't. And so Joe was getting kind of angry about that because it's his daughter, but he's like, so the foundation is for everyone, to find any
Wonderful.
What do you
person,
mean?
any race.
Well, what's different?
In the news, a
what
pretty
makes it
white
different?
girl gets a lot of coverage over, sadly. I worked in the news, and I remember when the pregnant Lacey Peterson went
Yeah.
missing. At the same time, there was a Hispanic woman who went missing pregnant also.
Mhm.
Nobody
Oh.
paid attention.
Right.
She wasn't in the news. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous because they think what gets ratings? Oh, a pretty white girl and a
Right.
weird story.
Ew.
And it is sick.
Yeah.
And I think everyone deserves coverage.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
Really,
And
Well,
that's
no,
what they're doing.
yeah.
Well, no, I understand that, but how are they making it all inclusive? Like, how are they reaching
The foundation, the money will go to every.
Yes.
But how are they reaching those people?
I don't know.
Oh,
We should have them on. I mean, I think it's they put out like whenever there's a bunch of people, they put all the people out there.
And
no matter what.
unfortunately, there's so many.
I know.
They have to.
it's a
Case by-
you should look this up. How many women go missing a year?
Yeah.
It's a big number.
It's huge.
It's like
Because
250,000,
horrible.
300,000
It's
women.
massive.
I have a series that I'm trying to make about Native American casinos.
Yes.
And they are Native American women in general are trafficked by the tens of thousands.
In
out of,
Canada
like-
alone.
Well, they go out of
Really?
the Lake Superior port in Duluth, Minnesota.
That's it. That's right.
They go into international waters and they traffic them all over the world.
And then they're like, oops, lost one.
yeah.
Supposedly, the biggest place in the world for sex trafficking is Calabasas.
What?
Yeah, I read that.
Calabasas?
Did you read it in
Calabasas.
Inquirer?
What?
She said, "Did you read it in the Inquirer?"
No, I don't know.
No
I don't remember
way.
where I read it, but I read that.
That's
Wow.
It's
crazy.
the
I thought you were
number
going
one
to say like
spot.
Thailand or
Right.
something.
They said that there was a lot of not orphanage. I don't know what you call them, but something and
Homeless girls or
like they
Or runaways?
runaways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number of women abducted each year varies significantly by region and type of abduction with no single global total available, but U.S. data shows that millions of women are victims of violent crime.
Does
blah,
it
blah,
say
blah, blah,
anything
blah.
about Calabasas?
I
Besides
swear I
In
the
read
general,
it.
Kardashians.
Calabasas has registered over 270,000 women and girls went missing in 1 year,
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
gone.
That's crazy.
And they never find them.
while globally about 70% of the 600,000, 800,000 people trafficked internationally are female.
Well, and when they're over 18, it's like
They won't
uppy.
Yep. They're adults now.
It's so
There was
awful.
a girl,
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the worst
Yeah.
stories. She now goes and talks to school children. She was 13 years old, was groomed by somebody on, I don't know, a Snapchat or whatever, having dinner. She had dinner with her parents. They were about to serve dessert. And she goes, I'm just going to go outside and get something for 1 second. She goes outside. They were waiting for her. Within 2 minutes, she was in the trunk of their car across state lines, and she was trafficked for 3 years. Yes, till she was 16. And she was found. This is the most bizarre part of the story. Most of them are never found again.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but she was saved, rescued, what have. And she goes and speaks at schools to kids about how fast and easy. She thought she was going out to talk to the guy.
Right.
And it's
Wow.
never
And
that.
you know what? When you're
Wow.
so young, like I mean, I was so silly at those ages.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you would
you're
never
naive.
think, you don't know mortality. You don't know.
Yeah,
No,
you think
no.
you're immortal.
Yeah. And
Well, you
just
don't
your
walk
parents
around
are old.
thinking like that.
Right. Yeah.
Ever.
Mm.
I've made
Until you have children.
exactly. I've made my
Yep.
kids so paranoid about everything.
Lisa
The white
did too.
van, the great white sharks.
Ava goes, this
the
is
great white man in the north with a knife.
Ava goes, I'm always afraid that I'm going to be kidnapped, white van and all that. And my boyfriend at the time goes, Ava, you're not a kid.
What?
He said, what?
You're not a kid, so you can't be kidnapped.
Okay.
Oh, that's not cool. Because you know what they're
Person
doing now to
nap.
girls?
It's rude.
They're
It was
following
rude.
them
I don't like that.
into Target, and they'll follow them. Right? And the great thing about our CCTV
Yeah.
cameras now is that they saw this man follow a girl in Target. She was probably 19. They saw him follow her through street lights, through different towns and she got to her house, and it was I guess like one of those townhome buildings that it's a gated community.
Uh-huh.
The gate opens and she comes up to her garage, pulls in, and he gets out of his car and he runs into the gate before, and he ducks down
geez.
behind like the power
Yeah.
thing. And they were talking about, and do I know what happened to her? I don't, because I don't know the end of that story. You know how they'll show you snippets of things? And
Yeah.
you're like it's just, you see it happening now in real time.
I have
Yeah,
a
and it's
girlfriend
crazy.
who's dating a sheriff, and she was telling me about him, all this stuff. And then she goes, and we got a Lyft home or Uber, whatever. And she goes, and I got in the car and I said, oh, do you want me to scoot over? Because he was standing there. And I was like, yeah, he should go around. And then he goes, oh, no, because if I close that door, he could take off with you. I thought that was very
Ah.
interesting,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Yes.
sad. It's sad that we have to worry about these things.
Well, now they're also they're putting things on windshields. If it's a girl and she's alone and goes into a store, they'll put like a zip tie on a back door, or they'll do something to the back door so she has to go around to check the back door. They'll see they were using it as a signal because they all work together, these men. One will be here, one will be over there, one will be in the store. It's a whole ring. And
Can I ask you something?
yeah.
My daughter said one of the biggest childhood traumas she has is when I wouldn't let her walk to the park when she was about 13 alone
Yep.
with another girl. She
Oh.
said it just messed her up. And I'll send her little things like you're talking about on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she'll say, stop. Don't tell me these things.
That's my daughter.
I was going to ask you that.
100%.
What
But
Ruby said. Do you
Yes.
warn Ruby about these things? And
do
she
I
doesn't-
warn her? I tell her. And I said,
But what
do
does she say?
stop. She's like,
Yeah.
Mom, we know it's a white van. We know it can be a pretty woman. Because I'm like, I lived with the Ken and Barbie killers in Canada, and she was very beautiful, and she worked at a vet's office,
Yeah,
and she
that's-
killed her sister, and then they killed Tammy Mahaffey and another girl, Kristen French, and they put their bodies near my front yard, like it was actually in a cemetery down the street. But they're like, Mom, we know it could be a pretty woman. She could have puppies.
But
I've
my-
been
but
telling
my-
them
but
this
my
for-
daughter doesn't want to hear it. What is
Doesn't wanna hear
What
it.
about Ava?
Ava would be you guys. She's like always very cautious, always looks out for everything. Always.
So
she's
for
always
that-
been-
so
Was she
she'd
born
go,
with
I
that,
will
or
be
did you-
home. What?
Was she born with that, or did you?
I think she was born with it.
Yeah.
She goes, I'll be at home at 12:07. And she's there at 12:07.
Wow, you're
Well, her dad
lucky.
was a rock and roller, so she.
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he did say she'll be the prettiest nun in the convent. Did say
That's
that.
hysterical.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
good
wonder if,
though.
like if you had like a rock and roll dad and a beautiful actress mom, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with that kind of business. And
She did for a while. She
Did
did
she?
some
She
stuff.
did.
Yeah, she's
Oh, I
very
remember
good.
she was in
Actually,
This
she
Is
was
40.
in This Is 40.
I
No,
love
one
that
of my
movie.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's
Same-
the best movie. It's
Same.
so
Good.
good.
She is Leslie, what's her name?
Oh, I love
she's
Leslie
her.
Mann.
Leslie Mann.
and Paul
Mann.
Rudd. They are so good
I
together. And
love
Judd.
Well,
Yeah,
Judd,
Apatow.
Judd wrote and directed.
Yeah, and those are his real daughters in the
Yeah.
movie.
It's great.
Maud.
Maud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
I-
But no, she was in some like Disney show, and she played the older version of the girl, and she was so good. Colleen goes, my sister goes, oh, she's way better than you.
I love
Colleen.
Well, what
Colleen.
happened? Why did she decide she didn't want to?
She thought it would be easier, she said.
Oh.
And I'm like, but I think it was, because when I would audition for stuff, there's only 400 girls. Now there's all the other stuff. Whatever.
I always used to say to Ruby, when Ruby wanted to be an actress, I'd say, Heather would say, you have to get used to hearing no. And I'm
Right.
like, although Heather never heard that. It was always
No,
like, she
from
walked in the
me.
room,
No,
was like,
from me. I say no. Don't bring that near me. 3
Put
months.
that away.
But yeah, I think my kids grew up very aware, and they're like your daughter is.
Oh,
exactly.
my daughter hates it.
I didn't have to really say a lot. Ava was just like that.
That's
I have
amazing.
the
That is
best
amazing.
girl. She just was never a problem. She's a fantastic girl.
I was always very
Woman.
aware when I was younger that bad things could happen. I was acutely aware, and I think after being in the news for so long, it just
there.
it verified everything I always
Yeah,
thought.
I mean,
Yeah.
they constantly report on bad things.
Right.
Yeah.
No happy stuff.
I had
No.
a
God
contractor. I had a contractor in my house, and I said, "Please don't leave me alone with the guy that's about to come over." And he's like, "That's so interesting. I had no idea you women had to worry like that."
Wait a
Oh my
minute,
God.
but did
But
you
the
know your
contractor didn't
contractor?
scare you?
Well, no, I didn't want to be left in the house with a contractor.
Oh
by
yes,
myself.
I
Who
thought
did
you
you-
meant you said to the contractor.
That's what I
My
thought.
date's coming over. Don't leave me alone.
Well, that's
did I say
exactly
that
what
wrong?
you said, basically. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like-
I agree.
But
By
I
the
think
way,
it's interesting how a man can be a man and not know that women have to, that we worry.
they can. I say
Okay.
this to a man. Do you ever look behind you when you're putting your key in your car at night? And they're like, no.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
do.
Oh,
Right.
but it's everywhere. You see a man crossing the street and you're like, oh, good. But if it's a woman, you're like,
I will
okay,
tell you-
everything's fine.
I mean,
My
it's-
mom, she was dropped off. She went in the house, and she hears this boom, 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 not pressing the doorbell or anything, boom, boom, boom. And she peeks out, and there's this guy, and he's holding something. And she's not, no, I'm not answering. And then he came back like a couple hours later. So Ava said, Grandma, get some men's shoes or work boots, and Colleen wore them in, and put them at the front door.
That's a good idea.
Mhm,
And
I've heard
sometimes,
that.
and my mom changes them every day.
You know what's funny?
That's-
I went there and I'm
Wow.
like, who's
here?
Oh my gosh.
I
that's
was
so
like,
good.
Diane got a lover.
Diane has a lover.
It's just been
Nice.
a year,
I will
Diane.
tell
Settle
you
down.
one of the scariest true stories, and I spoke with the husband of the woman. Have you guys ever heard of a movie called Waitress
No.
No.
or a play? Okay, the woman who wrote it and directed it and stars a little bit, and it's with Kerry Russell. It wasn't a huge hit,
Okay.
but it was a
Obviously.
really interesting slice of life movie, right? So the woman was just coming up. There were awards, and it was now on Broadway. She was renovating her apartment with her husband Andy. I just remember his name for some weird reason. And he's at work, and he comes home, and she's hanging by the shower. She's dead.
Oh.
And he's like, this is not a suicide. He calls the police. The police are like, suicide.
Right.
Her parents are like, absolutely not. She just won some awards for this play called Waitress. They did a movie about it. She stars in, no. Come to find out, about 2 years go by. There was a contractor working in the building, and he was doing some painting in the hallway, and they lived in New York. And he watched her go in, and he followed her in.
See,
He didn't rape her.
It's
He
the
just killed her.
contractors.
Yeah.
He just
That made me think of it.
Wow.
But, he said, and I think he was on Twitter at the time, and he was saying, I'm Andy so-and-so. I think he's a writer as well. And he said, my wife was murdered, but for the longest time, it was deemed a suicide. And that's got to be so frustrating. for
Oh my
people.
when
goodness.
they know. I watch all those
That's
true crimes, and they go
terrible.
accident, murder, suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's never the suicide.
It's always the husband.
No.
Yeah.
This is all reminding me of Ed Gein, the Ed Gein
Yeah.
show that we've
The
been
what?
watching.
The what?
Ed
The
Gein.
Ed Gein show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like he had a late night talk show. The Ed Gein show.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Well,
Movie.
tonight we're going to be slicing
Series.
and dicing.
What is
It's a series.
It's a
kind
true story about a man in the 40s,
It
and
was
he
Hannibal
was
Lecter's the guy who goes.
He was
Put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, well,
he
also
used to
lotion
make
in the
furniture
basket.
out of human
He's the
bodies.
inspiration
Oh, that's a
for
real
Psy-
thing.
Yeah.
He was the inspiration for Psycho.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Gein was the inspiration for Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to make chairs and lampshades out of humans, but he was a grave robber, but he also murdered people.
Well, he would also have sex with corpses.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. His
Whoa.
mother was really, but his mother messed him up. And so, like, the whole mother thing in Psycho, like that, he
That's where
kept
it
a
comes
dead body of someone he called
That's
mother.
like Manhunter. The
Yes.
guy who his mom, I wanted to cut her tongue and then I murdered.
Well, that
this.
was Ed Kemp.
There you go.
Edmund
Kemper?
Kemper. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't hear about women doing these things.
No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
Because women aren't
Also,
psychotic
What is
animals.
that? What do you think
also
about that,
don't-
Jerry?
Well, you don't hear about anybody but white men doing this shit.
100%.
That
The
is
only-
weird, right?
Yeah.
Serial killers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serial killers.
There's
The only men I can think of that were of color were the Washington killers, and they were snipe.
They were
Oh,
sniping.
yeah.
I remember that.
But serial killer, and that's more of spree killing. There's a
Yeah.
difference between spree killing and
Serial.
Yeah, and what
Special
these guys
K.
are.
What do you think about that, Jerry?
Which?
Just that men are the ones doing all these crazy things all the time.
They
Have
always
you ever,
have
have you ever
Eileen
stopped and
Wuornos.
thought about that?
Yeah.
from the
all
beginning
the
of time.
I'd like to know what a man thinks about that because I know what we think about it.
Well, I mean, it depends on the man. He's going to
Well,
feel
Jerry.
empathetic.
Well, no,
but
I just would like
most
to
men.
know.
I'm gonna feel empathetic for the man. No. It's weird, man. We are cavemen. You know, we are so
Wired.
primary motive based. You know what I mean? We're so simple. You
Food,
give us
sex.
food, sex, and take a good poop every other
Yep.
day, and we're good. We're good.
But
to
where's
go.
the violence come in?
I think I honestly, I mean, I don't know, but what I've gathered is, I just think it comes from withholding one of those three things. From,
Like holding them in?
No,
holding
no,
them in? Or
no,
what?
like just.
Oh, someone else
like
is
Ed Gein
withholding.
wasn't able, like he
Right.
had maybe some
Socially-
homosexual proclivities,
Right. Yeah.
and his mother shamed him so hard.
Yeah.
Same with Edmund Kemp. He killed his grandparents when he was 15.
And then his
And
mother.
then he killed his mother and had sex
And her
with her
friend.
head
Yeah,
and her
with her
friend.
head.
What?
Yes.
Edmund Kemp. He was in Santa
But he
Cruz.
says
Kemper,
he
it's
had sex
Kemper.
with her head.
Yeah.
He cut out her tongue. She was always
And
so
put it down
terrible.
the garbage disposal.
And then took her and
Yep.
had sex.
Whoa.
And he's 6'9".
Yeah,
and
he's
so when they
huge.
arrested him, they show the cops on either side of him. They look like little boys. Like this man could break you in half. So Mindhunter is always based on true.
Right.
What is that? Is that a show? Or a movie?
Mindhunter is a show.
It's pretty
but
good.
Ed Kemper is a real
A
person.
real person. Just look him up and you'll.
Yeah, he was all over Santa Cruz. He killed this beautiful 15-year-old Japanese girl. She was going to her dance lesson. She was a ballerina. And he
didn't have sex with them, I don't think. He just killed
I
them.
don't remember, but I know he got two girls in the car at the same time.
Yes.
Well, this has been lovely.
And
Yeah.
You
Well,
know
they
what?
usually-
Women
God.
should love this.
guess what? The podcasts that are out there that talk about this shit are the highest
Yeah,
rated
I
podcasts.
know.
So, but the
crazy.
truth is that he had those two girls and he had one in the back
Yes.
seat and he killed the other one and she knew what was coming
Yes.
next. You know, it's like the toolbox killers. They're all in California too, by the way.
Yeah, that is also
A lot of
weird.
Northern California.
I
so
know. Like
I don't know
Leonard
what's up
Lake
with that.
and Charles Ng. Don't even get me started. That's the worst one I've ever seen. But anyway, it's
I'm
neither
gonna
I
look
digress.
that one up too.
yeah.
Any callers to lighten this up?
Yeah.
No, I think we should
Where's
end
Will?
on that.
And
we have an Edward Gein. That's
And he's outside.
yeah, exactly.
The actor's welcome to come
And he's
in
here
or call.
now.
I'd love to take that call, actually.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
This is Ed Gein.
I just wanted to tell Jillian she got one fact wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
Those weren't chairs, they were lampshades. And I left the nipples on.
Purposely.
Yeah.
Aw.
Anyway. All right. Well, I think we've said it all. I think we've said enough. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah. You were right over the 101 mark.
As
101.
usual. Well, thanks so much for joining us. This, what do you want? We apparently want a lot of things
You know what?
in this one.
Let's end the show on a positive note.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know from each of you one positive experience or lesson learned this week.
This week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything.
mine's easy. It's just how important family is.
Yeah.
Mine, just because I was with my family in Canada, just the importance and also the sadness that my kids they have a fractured family, right? So we're divorced. I came from my mom and my dad, like your parents been together forever. And we had that sort of, even though they fought, it was just that wonderful middle class upbringing. My dad's electrician. My mom was a nurse. It was just really nice. And my kids don't have that. So it's like I was happy to be with my parents, but then sad that my kids don't have that. So it's a little bit of both. Yeah.
I'm just going to talk on that. No one in my family has gotten divorced except for me twice.
So
I've learned to not get married.
Yeah.
Wait, it has
That's
to be
a good lesson.
It has to be about this week?
No, just tell me something nice.
Oh.
Tell me
I just wanna
something
You are
good.
so sexy.
Yeah, there you go.
True that. Truly you are.
Yeah.
I mean, that is something very nice for me. So here's my story. Heather Locklear said I'm sexy.
That's a good thing that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I got divorced this week.
For
Your
real?
final?
5 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Round of applause. Congratulations
That's
to the beginning of
amazing.
life.
Freedom.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Truly.
good for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
That's
is.
And,
really
and you know
nice.
what else I learned?
What?
You went straight to Utah.
Yes, you did.
I did. I went straight to Utah.
Became a Mormon.
Yeah.
Just that you can find love again after something terrible.
You can.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking at you, but
I don't know why you're looking at me
Or
either.
a
that was
fireman
my
or
little
something.
lesson.
so
Yeah,
you-
just a fireman.
Oh, you know what? Oh my God. I shouldn't
Would you
have told-
prefer a cop?
I would. I don't
He
prefer.
could take you to all the murder scenes.
Yeah.
that actually.
In handcuffs.
A detective,
Ooh.
yes.
A
Forensic.
detective.
Let's get a forensic person, yes. But the truth is,
Let's make this happen.
I should never have told you any of this.
I know an FBI guy.
Yeah.
Do you? I know an FBI guy too.
Yeah.
You did.
What's with eyebrows, Jerry?
Jerry's going,
Why don't
They're
you
dancing
all leave me
eyebrows.
alone and worry about your own personal sex lives?
Oh, is
Thank
that
you.
about sex?
No, or whatever lives, relationship lives. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you. Yay.
Yeah,
You
that's
got divorced. That's
congratulations.
huge.
That's
Congratulations.
very
That's like the
happy.
first sort of day of the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like
it
it's
feels
just,
that way.
yeah.
It feels that
Oh,
way.
sweet.
It truly is.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice?
Isn't
We said
that
we were going to end
special?
on a
That's
nice
special.
note, and we
Isn't that
did. Mel got divorced.
Yeah.
Yay!
Say goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye,
Thanks for
ladies.
joining us. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
again on What Do You Want?
What do you want?